if there is like a whole different world when you leave your body, I think it's worth exploring and see what you can do with it, right? Hello everyone, my name is Anita and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about my recent experience connected to lucid dreaming. So in the past I had some lucid dreams from time to time. They weren't really that regular. Most of the time I could say that they were quite a coincidence. But recently, I wasn't even searching around this topic, but my YouTube has been recommending me videos connected to astral travel, lucid dreaming, and all kinds of things. As if, I don't know, universe is trying to tell me, well, meditation is great, but there's more to it than just meditating. At some point, I got a recommendation to a video, Leave Your Body in 3 days. And my initial thought was like, this is BS. I mean, it cannot be that easy. I mean, people are trying to do it for a long time, and some have some successes, some have none. And 3 days, I don't know, I'm kind of like skeptical when I see something like that, to be honest. And maybe it's part of my pattern where I think that you really need to work hard to achieve something. That's something I definitely need to work on. Anyway, I almost listened to entire first episode, which is about 2 hours long. And it is conducted by, I think, a Russian guy called Michael Raduga. He explains his own way of leaving a body. And he also says that the techniques he's presenting will also produce lucid dreaming. And he doesn't want to discuss lucid dreaming because these techniques result in lucid dreaming as a side effect, basically. I think the key component to even have experience in the first place is that whenever you say that something is
That's impossible,
then it will be for you. I mean, if you decide something is impossible, you will just shrug it off and won't even try. But I like to keep my mind open, and even though it's only 3 days, well, we'll see how it goes. And what caught me interested is that he claimed that if you implement these techniques the first night, you will have success rate of 80%. Now, 80% is quite a lot. So he discusses certain separation techniques. I will not go into them now. However, he also explained that in order to achieve body separation easily, it's best to wake up about 2 hours before your regular waking up time. And he explained it in a sense that we all wake up around 1.5 hour few times at night, and we don't really even remember. But if you put in strong intention that you want to wake up, I don't know, let's say you usually wake up at 7, so 2 hours before would be like 5. So let's say you want to wake up at 5, and that's your intention. It's quite possible that you will wake up at a time even without setting your alarm clock. Of course, you can set your alarm on, and then when you wake up, the key thing is to not move so much. I mean, you can move a little bit, but not much, and close your eyes and then proceed to his separation techniques. And if it doesn't work after a few minutes, you just go back to sleep. So that's what I did, because it didn't work. I mean, I didn't really separate it from my body, and I fell asleep. And what happened then was like beyond my expectations. So at first I was dreaming, and basically the dream was controlling me, so I wasn't even aware that it was a dream. I was like playing down to the script I was given, in a sense. You know, we have that, it's normal. But then the scene started to be more and more ridiculous, and I have this kind of like technique sometimes when I become kind of semi-lucid, when something is off and I can sense it. I kind of make a test, and my test is jumping through walls. So I thought, well, if I can jump through a wall, that means I'm in a dream and I can control it. And that's exactly what happened. And the more lucid I became, the more vivid the reality was. And I even experienced fake awakening during the dream, which is basically, I thought I woken up in my apartment, but it wasn't really my apartment, but it felt so real. And I was like, am I awake or am I still asleep? And I looked at my phone and my phone looked different. And I was like, I don't have such phone. So it must be a dream, but I still wasn't convinced. So I jumped through a wall again. And I ended up in the same house that I woken up, only I was downstairs. It was quite amazing, and I didn't really expect to have so much control over my dream just after one attempt of doing his separation techniques. I cannot say that they were the reason why I had so much success. However, I don't think there are any coincidences. I don't think it was a coincidence that I came across this video, and I don't think it was coincidence that it kind of happened for me so smoothly. Anyway, I wanted to share with you the knowledge that I found on YouTube, so you can check it out for yourself and try his techniques and see if it works for you. And remember, whenever you kind of feel like freaking out, especially in a dream, remember to
control your emotions.
So once you've done that, I don't think anything will surprise you anymore. And during the dream, I was actually attacked by demons twice. However, I kind of knew that there are some evil entities. Sometimes it's just like negative thought forms that attack you, and they're your thoughts or your kind of like emotions, or it's your fear because it's your dream. So the best thing you can do is either imagine something pleasant or send love to this scene that is disturbing, or basically force yourself out. So what I did at first attempt, when I was like attacked by these entities, I sent love to them and they escaped because they really don't like love. Another time they were so annoying, I just like kind of like shouted very loudly, and I cracked this like whole reality and transferred to somewhere else. I'm still kind of learning how to get my hand around it, because that reality was like really, really, really vivid. I mean, in a sense, I could even say that was more vivid than the reality we live in when we are in our physical bodies. If there is like a whole different world when you leave your body, I think it's worth exploring and see what you can do with it, right? Anyway, that's all what I wanted to talk about. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.